Hi, my name is Ilya, and I'm a founder of a company called Speaktoit, and we are working on virtual assistants, talking virtual assistants for mobile phones. So the idea is that you just say something in natural language, ask for something, and it does. It looks like this. This is a virtual assistant. I can actually say, hello.
Bonjour.
How are you?
Wonderful as always. Thanks for asking.
What's the weather like?
Searching for your location. Now in San Francisco, it is currently like May, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 degrees Celsius.
So the product works with external services. So we do all the natural language processing. We understand what is the intention of a user, what is the user asks about, and try to work with external services in order to get the best fit, the best result for the users.
Now, if people see this now, of course they're going to say SIRI.
Sure.
Apple just launched it. So I understand you were out with this first, and then was it a surprise to you that Apple came out with this, or how did this play out?
Well, it was not actually a surprise for us. So we knew about SIRI, of course, and the acquisition by Apple last year. And we actually started before SIRI released last year. It is really good for us that Apple does this just because it pushes the whole market. So people currently start to think how to talk to their smartphones, to technologies in general. So that's a sort of new type of interface. And I suppose there is a lot of space for different companies in the market. So we can compete here. And after the announcement of Apple Siri, we have a really huge growth of downloads because users are looking for something like that for Android. And we provide this functionality, and users really like it. We have got lots of positive feedbacks from users. Of course, they most of the time they try something like what Apple showed in their ads, but there are some differences. So, for example, as for our app, it has those avatars that can be configured, so you can construct the appearance of the avatar as you want it to look like. And it is also sort of a personal touch in this assistant, so it really knows a lot about you. It can talk to you, it can just give you some jokes, you can discuss your mood or something like that.
Now, you are a Russian startup, or your company is a Russian startup, but you're targeting the international market first with this. Why did you develop it for the US market first, I guess?
Well, actually, right now we are sort of an American company with Russian developers. So we are registered in the US. We have lots of in our team. There are lots of people who have experience in natural language processing. Of course, we started from the US market just because there are tools like our search engines, speech recognition engines in the market are available in English, and they are sort of better quality just because lots of people are working on it. And also the whole market of smartphones is much more developed in the US.
And do you think, as a startup, now that Apple has basically launched a similar personal assistant, do you think that Google is going to come out with something like this? And how can you compete with the big boys, I guess?
Well, we are sort of different in terms of this personality aspect. Also, we are sort of more flexible, and we can take risks. We can develop really cool features that should be, for Google or Apple to implement and to launch. They should test them for a long time, So we are sort of more for geeks and for people who like to try new technologies. And we really listen to our users. So, for example, like 3 days ago when SIRI was announced, we've got lots of downloads, and users started to ask us about launching something like playing music, and we didn't support it yet. But tomorrow it will work. It will be in the product.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.